Caleb Williams, my favorite, and the Bears traveling down to Arizona to take on the Cards. It's opening up Cardinals at a -1, and the over-under is at 44.5 points. I said it in my straight-up game picks. I don't hate Caleb Williams anymore. I'm over it. So we're moving on from that.
It's a fucking Halloween miracle. I just want to say to the Bear fans, y'all didn't lose the game last week on a Hail Mary. You lost the game because your coaching fucking sucked. What the hell are you guys doing handing the ball off to a lineman on 3rd and goal?
I want to be the Lions.
And that Hail Mary was freaking crazy. He had all fucking night to throw on that play, too. They rushed like 3 guys up there. And
Definitely a missed holding call.
you could argue that there's holding on every play in the NFL, though. So
Yeah, true. I'm glad it didn't get called because I feel like you should just let that play go. It's chaos anyway. If that gets called back for a holding, I'm mad about it.
That throw was insane.
who was the dumbass
Also-
player that was taunting?
Fuck that. Yep. What a dumbass. Instant karma. It's one of the most
Bears
get
things you
fucked,
can do.
man.
Not only was he taunting, he tipped the fucking ball to Noah Brown to lose the game.
Yeah.
Not good for him.
I'm going to ride with the Bears this week. The spread's only at +1, so I'm just going to take them on the money line. Bears money line at -108 as of right now.
I am going the opposite of Daniel. I think the Cardinals are going to win this game. They played a really good game on the road in Miami last week. I'm going to take them -1 here because it's -105. Money line, they're -112. Cardinals, -1.
I mean, I was going to pick the Cardinals, but every time Casey picks the Cardinals, they fucking lose. So I don't know if I want to do that anymore.
He was going to do it last week.
And he didn't.
Second
And they won.
guessed.
I do think the Cardinals are figuring shit out, and Marvin Harrison Jr. is a dog. Kyler Murray running is hilarious to watch. He runs like a bad kid you're trying to catch.
He looks like Chucky.
Bad kid.
Yeah.
Give me the Cardinals -1.
NFC North Division rivalry, Lions at Packers. Game of the week here for me.
I think it's game of the week for all of us.
That is the best team in the NFL they're going up against. Give me the Lions -3.5. I will take the Lions against anybody right now.
Packers won last week, but gave up a ton of yards in the process. And they're not going to score on the Lions like they did against the Jaguars last week. Lions are going to get their yards on the Packers here too. I agree with Xander. I like the Lions on the road, and I like the Lions to cover and win in Lambeau.
What'll it be, Stinky?
You know what it'll be.
Packers are a different team at home.
So I'm going to take this as Jordan Love is playing.
He's not.
He has not been ruled out.
He is.
LaFleur said that he's in good spirits, and if he can go, he will go.
Good spirits don't win games.
I don't know. I'm going to ride with it. I don't give a fuck. I picked them straight up in my straight up picks, so I'm going to take the Packers money line here. Now, you know what? I'll take them on the +3.5. I'll take the +3.5.
Damn, he went with it and then changed his mind. What a bitch.
I'll take the +3.5. They are a different team in Lambeau. It's a different atmosphere.
Different team. They're going to lose, but they're going to lose by at least less than 3.5.
It's a divisional rivalry. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm going back because I said I'm taking Brandon McManus's foot again to win them the game. Packers money line.
Plus 145 on that money line. Stick to your gut, Daniel. Only way to tell you what to do.
Quite large. My gut. Some fat.
The LA Rams are going to be heading up West Coast to the Northwest to take on the Seahawks, where apparently there is no longer a 12th man. That is live reports from Seattle. The Rams are favored by 2 with our over-under at 48.5.
Rams look like a different team with Kupp and Nakua back.
They've got Puka.
They got their Puka back. I think this Rams team is going to win the NFC West as long as they stay healthy. This is a very good team with those two players, and it's crazy how much of a different team that they are with these players. I don't think they just beat the Seahawks. I think they're going to dominate this game and win big. I do have the Rams -2 here, but I think they win by more than that.
I do agree. The Rams, it's like they've just flipped a switch. Look out for the fucking Rams, huh? I'm on board with the Rams at -2 this week. I'll probably keep betting with them for most of the rest of the season, as long as they're healthy.
Based on Matt Stafford being their quarterback is just huge. The experience that he has, he still makes like unbelievable throws. You can put him up there with Rodgers, and this isn't like like the greatest of all time conversation, but one of the most talented throwers of the football. Those two guys can fit a ball in a keyhole. They'll put it wherever they want. There's just so much zip on it that it's like it's literally being put in a receiver's hands. I will get the Rams at -2, I think, for an easy dog walk of the Seahawks.
Go Colts!
My fucking Colts are rolling back into Minnesota. Last time we were there, we gave them the biggest lead in NFL history. I did not. Because I was fucking there. Why did they flex this to Sunday night?
So that you can relive.
That's all they're going to do. They're
end?
just going to remind me of the game I was at where we were up 33-0 and we fucking lost. If you guys want to see my experience at that game, it's pinned to our fucking channel, so go watch it. As of today, the Colts have benched Anthony Richardson, so we got Flacco playing. A lot of Colts fans are mad about this, but I think it's the right move. If you want to win, put Flacco in.
If you're going to be mad about anything as a Colts fan, be mad about Anthony Richardson tapping himself out as the leader of your fucking team. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I'm mad about that too. Like, you don't say that
That-
shit. I'm tired.
You're
Doesn't
in the
matter if you just ran 100 fucking yard sprint. You get back to the huddle and you hand the ball off.
Yep.
If anything, you catch your breath.
I think in the first half he was like 2 for 12 for throwing, but a lot of that wasn't his fault. Our receivers dropped like 8 passes.
It's crazy. It's 2 of those passes. One of them was a touchdown.
Yep.
Even if he taps out, just lie about it in the interview. Don't tell anybody I tapped out because I was tired. He got a lot to learn. He's super young. He's like 22, which is crazy that he pulled out because he was tired. He's like a physical specimen. And I mean, we say this, we're a bunch of fat guys that would probably be gassed after tying our shoes. But I mean,
this guy's a professional athlete, though. It's
Yeah.
not like we're saying we are any better than him. Like, obviously,
I'm-
we're not professional athletes. We can't perform to this level. But when you're getting paid to be a professional athlete on the highest level and the biggest stage in the world,
You can't say shit like that.
you can't fucking tap out of a game and say it was because you're tired, especially at the quarterback position.
Earlier when I looked at the spread, the Colts were +7. Vikings were favored by 7. I actually liked the Colts +7. Right now it's at +5. So I still will take the Colts +5 because we haven't lost by more than a touchdown all year. We tend to keep the games close. With Flacco in, I like this a lot better because if Richardson was in, I'd probably take Vikings -5. I do think the Vikings are going to win this game. There won't be a biggest comeback in NFL history because we're not going to be ahead. Maybe not at all in this game. We'll
Goes
keep
up
it close.
34-0 and loses.
It's 33-0.
That's why
Calm down.
you go up 34 and reset it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if that actually happened?
I would expire.
yikes.
I would expire.
What are you, fucking milk?
But yeah, give me the Colts to cover the 5-point spread in Minnesota.
I'm glad that this went down to a 5-point spread because I like the Vikings a lot more at -5 than I would at -7. It's in Minnesota, so I think they are going to go and smack the Colts around a little bit.
I am going to roll with Xander in this and take the Vikings -5. The Colts have kept games close, but Minnesota needs a big game this week. They have to bounce back after that Rams loss. I think they settle into this game and cover that 5-point spread.
Go Colts. Come on, Colts. Pull something out of your ass. Yeah.
Monday Night Football. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling up to Kansas City, Missouri to take on the Chiefs. As of today, Tuesday, the Chiefs are an 8.5-point favorite. The over-under in this game is 46. The Buccaneers' leading receiver is now Sterling Shepard. They're fucked.
Here's my take on the Chiefs. I know they're 7-0, and I said this in my game picks. I think the Chiefs are frauds. Their defense has won them a lot of games, and that's whatever, but their offense has struggled mightily. Patrick Mahomes has more interceptions than he does touchdowns. I mean, something's got to give eventually, and this team has to lose a game. Now, do I think they lose to the Buccaneers? Not this Buccaneers team, because they don't have all their players. They don't have Chris Godwin. They don't have Mike Evans. I would normally pick Tampa here on the road, but without them, this is a different Tampa team. I do think the Chiefs win another game here and stay undefeated. I would love for them to lose, though.
Me too.
I do think Tampa will cover the 8.5-point spread. I don't think the Chiefs are going to beat them that bad. I'll take the Bucks +8.5.
I'm on board with Casey here, taking the Bucks at the +8.5. It's a big spread. Buccaneers not a bad team. Just got a couple injuries going for them, and it's wearing them down. They played good against us, against Atlanta last week, so I think they'll hang on here and cover that 8.5 spread.
It's just 8.5 is just way too many points. I think the Buccaneers are just a little too beat up, and I think this is when Kansas City is going to start. So yeah, I'm going to take the Chiefs -8.5. Look, you fucking boobs. Follow us on our TikTok.
He looks
Yeah.
so upset.
I am.
Yeah, stop making Xander mad and just give us a follow over here.